Okay, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Scotty Bones. I'm your host, and today we got a bike video for you today. It is New Bike Day, sponsored by Performance Bike. So, on the stand here, we got a new Fuji Auric, okay, which is their, I would say, long travel trail bike, short travel enduro bike, okay. And what we have real quick for you. So these right now, if you go to Performance Bicycle, these are on sale for $2,000, which is great. You have 1x11 system by SRAM. You have Shimano disc brakes, 180mm rotors front and back. Absolutely awesome there. And let's see some other features that you get. You do get a RockShox rear travel. I think 140 or 150mm travel in the rear. It is the RockShox Monarch. And then up in the front, in which this is where the money is saved, you do get the SR Suntour Aeon enduro fork. Okay, so it is a heavier duty stanchion fork, pretty good. This is a phenomenal fork. I've ridden it before, and it is adjustable. So you can actually, it goes from 140mm all the way up to 160 or 70mm, I believe. So it is fully adjustable travel by taking it apart. And I think this is kind of set in the middle because I think it's 150mm travel. So we're going to leave it as it is. I don't want anything more than that for this bike. And that's what we're going to do. Now, the one thing it did not come with, and it didn't come with a dropper post. In fact, let me show you the post it came with and seat. It came with saddle. And by the way, Performance bikes, their bikes use oval components, which aren't bad. They're pretty decent. So this is a saddle, which isn't a bad mountain bike saddle, right here, oval saddle, an oval seat post, but it didn't come with a dropper. So what I did is, since Performance Bike, I have a membership with them. With getting the bike, you can get yourself one of these SDG component saddles, which is a new company that is now carried by Performance. Absolutely titanium rails. About $60 for this saddle, kind of like a WTB saddle, very similar to that, as well as a SDG Telis internally routed dropper post. Okay, and this dropper post, as you can see here, it has that style of lever. Okay, so this is going to be really great for this, absolutely perfect for this bike. And so that's what we're going to install today. So I'm going to get the wheels on here first of all. Then we're going to start to install the dropper post. It's going to be all internally routed. So I might do this in a couple videos, but let's get going. So the first thing that you're going to see is, first thing we want to do is I'm going to take off any of these guys. I don't like having reflectors on my bike. If they do crack, you're going to have a problem. The tires it comes with, these are, by the way, WTB ST 129 27.5 tubeless. Okay, so they're pretty good rim. Okay, as you can see, nothing super crazy. You got the Tough Toms on there, the Schwalbe Tough Toms. So you got a pretty decent. Even though these aren't tubeless tires, I got the tubeless valves, and I got some stands, and we'll throw it in here at some point, and we're going to have tubeless. Okay, so one thing you want to do too, by the way, we're going to take off this guy as well. Come over here. I don't like reflectors. They're required to put them on by law. But get that crap out of there. Now, the oval stem is a little longer than, slightly longer, not by a lot, but a little bit longer than I would absolutely like. And I might actually switch over to the Forte, which is their brand, get their carbon bar and get their slam stem that they got for mountain biking. I might get that. We're going to test this out first, see how I like it, and I might just use that one instead. So we'll see. This isn't a bad one. It's pretty good, but I'm going to have to adjust this all up. Okay, and then we want to get rid of the dork disc, of course, on that rear wheel. So the nice thing about these Aeon is you have this special quick release where the piece here I'm going to show you guys. So what happens is this skewer, it's a Q-lock, and what it does is this piece here actually flares out and prevents this from actually coming undone, even if the quick release portion of it was to pop open. Okay? So we're going to take out we got a little piece here. Put this up into the fork, like so. Forget how the skewer goes in. Sorry, folks. I think it's like oh, there we go. So you kind of have to pull out on the little piece here, like that, to get it to pop out. Okay. Put that through. So you turn it, it locks in like so, put the skewer through, turn it like that, it opens up, and then bam, there you go. That's never coming off. Okay. And if you want to release it, you go like so, push it in, quick release comes out, it goes like that. Span that out. lock's locked in. Okay, one thing too, one tip, these pieces here that you get for your brakes, keep those, because when you ever take the wheels you want to shove that into the brake so the pad doesn't. And one other thing you want to do, removing the bit of little warning label to put on the brake rotors. Like so. Peel that off. Go to the other one. That stuff off. Then we're going to take the get rid of that. I don't want those on the bike causing a mess. Now, one thing we got to do is we have this thing called a door disc. It's designed to protect the chain from going into the spokes. You can normally just unclip it and then get a pair of scissors and cut it. You don't have to actually take your cassette off for this portion. So if you have yourself some good titanium shears, like so, take this, pull it so it's out a little bit. And just or you can cut it on both sides. So give me a second, folks. Bam, got it off. Throw that sucker away. You don't want that on there. Looks like you're an amateur. Okay, so we're going to spin this sucker around a little bit, like so. The other thing we want to do, like that. Now, this is a regular through axle. You got to have an Allen for this. Go down, pull out our trusty Soka. Should be a 6 or 5 millimeter Allen key is what you need. Put the axle there. Once again, you want to take out the piece for that guy for the brake. come in from the bottom. You want to put your drivetrain on the bottom, by the way.